In this video, I'm going to show you how to use StartFishingToday.com to gather all the information needed to buy a fishing license for the state of Colorado. So what you want to do first is go up to the top here. You're going to see fishing license in the upper navigation. Go ahead and click on that. Next, you're going to come down here to this blue button on the left for Colorado, and you're going to go ahead and click on that. And that'll bring you to the homepage for the state of Colorado fishing license section. So the first thing you're going to see is how much is a fishing license in Colorado? Well, fishing licenses in Colorado can range from just under $10 for a senior license to just over $100 for a non-resident annual fishing license. Next below that, you're going to see a section for page contents. In this section, you're going to see 5 different links here. The first one being for resident fishing license, then non-resident fishing license, Colorado fishing regulations, where to buy a license, and frequently asked questions. Each of these 5 will actually link you to or direct you directly to that section of the website for that content. So first we're going to start with resident fishing license. So we're going to click on that and see how it just takes you straight to that section. Perfect. One thing I do want to note before we go any further is our pricing disclosure and our information disclosure. We are an aggregator of information, so we go to each of the 50 states in the United States and gathered all the information regarding all the fishing licenses, costs, regulations, where to buy them, and put them all onto our website for easy access, easy viewability. So there are many state-run websites where you have to sift through many different websites just to find some basic information. The state of Colorado actually themselves does quite a decent job of it, but we still wanted to make sure that we made it as easy as possible for our viewers, and we think we did a great job on it. As far as the pricing goes, we do our best to stay current, but prices can change without notice to us. The prices you see below may or may not be the exact current prices for the license listed. I can tell you as of right now, as of this video and recording, that these are 100% accurate as of February 2024. So that's great news for you. We do go in quarterly, semi-annually, and annually to see if any prices have adjusted, and we update accordingly. So let's get started again. How much does a fishing license cost in Colorado? Well, I'm going to scroll down here a little bit, and as you see, there aren't a lot of licenses, but there's definitely more than just a couple. The first one I want to note is this one that's listed first, of course, Colorado Resident Annual Habitat Stamp. Now, each of our licenses, when required so, will have the name of the license and a description for them. For this particular one, it's really important. For individuals 18 through 64, this habitat stamp is required with the first license purchase for the season. It is not needed for the first 2 one-day or additional fishing licenses purchased. Starting on the 3rd purchase of either the one-day or additional daily license, the habitat stamp is required. So for anything outside of this license and anything outside of this license, you are required to get that habitat stamp with the first purchase. If you purchase on the third, or I should say, on the 3rd purchase of this license and the 3rd purchase of this license, you will also be required to have the habitat stamp. For if you just purchase 2 of these or 1 of these and 1 of these, it isn't required. Okay. Resident lifetime habitat stamp. So say you don't want to buy that habitat stamp every single year. You can for ages 18 through 64, and for residents, you can buy a lifetime one, and that will run you about $345. But again, that is on top of your resident annual fishing license right here, which is required for anglers 18 years of age or older. If you want to get a Colorado resident small game and fishing license combo, it's only available if you're born after 1948, and that's about $57. Okay, I'm going to scroll down here a little bit. Okay, if you are a disabled resident, you can actually get a free lifetime fishing license. There are 3 different disabled licenses available: the Disabled Resident Lifetime, the Colorado Resident Disabled Veteran Lifetime Fishing and Small Game Hunting Combination License. Yes, it's a very long title, very long one. And then the last one is the Disabled First Responder Lifetime License. Again, these 3 are free with application, and I'll click on these links in a little bit to show you what they look like. If you want to gather more information about these licenses, you're more than welcome to by clicking this here link on each of these 3. Okay, next section. How much is a non-resident fishing license in Colorado? Well, same with the resident. You have to get the same rules apply for the habitat stamp, and the same with the lifetime habitat stamp. Okay, these are both required for those first licenses purchased at the beginning of each season, excluding that 1 day and additional day, which those are required for the 3rd and beyond purchase. Okay. Next section, Colorado fishing regulations. Now, this is a PDF, and I'll click on this in a little bit shortly, but this is a PDF that will take you to the regulations to view. We do not house this in for all the regulations on the website like we do for our regular licenses. Next section, where can I buy a fishing license? Colorado actually has one of the most available options for purchasing your license. You can do it online. You can call their 800 number. You can do it in person at a Colorado Park and Wildlife office. You can purchase from a licensed sales agent, and you could also use the My Colorado app for residents only to purchase your license. One thing to note, as we noted before, or as I mentioned before, all this information is available on the Colorado Park and Wildlife website itself. So if you want to do further research on any of this information above, all the licenses above here, feel free to click on this link and I'll take you directly to that section where you can view it yourself. Last section of this page is the frequently asked questions. The first question is always going to have, with all of our pages, has to do with age. At what age do I need a fishing license to fish in Colorado? For people ages 16 years or older, you are required to carry a fishing license to take fish, amphibians, and crustaceans. Okay. Currently, we have 6 questions in here in our frequently asked questions section. That doesn't mean we're not adding more. It doesn't mean that we're going to add 20 more. It just means currently we feel that there were 6 really important questions that we wanted to make sure we had in here. Tomorrow we could add one. 2 months from now we could add some more. There's no limit on how many of these we put on here. It's just a matter of what we deemed as extremely important enough to put on here. Okay? Now that we've got through the whole structure of the page, I'm going to take us to the very top, and we're going to go through these links and what they do. So for example, if you want to buy the resident annual fishing license, we're going to go ahead and you're going to click on Buy Now, and that's going to take you to the Purchase Product page on the Colorado Park and Wildlife website. This filter, or this, the way they have this website built is very cool. It's actually a filter, and it filters by age and residency. So let's just say you're 35 years old and you're a resident and you want to see what licenses are available, or you want to get that annual license that you clicked on for purchase on Start Fishing Today. We're going to go ahead now and click on Go, and you're going to see it right there. First thing, resident annual fishing license for $39.71. That's excellent. But as we noted before, on Start Fishing Today on our website, you also have to have the habitat stamp, right? So that is not available here for some reason. I don't know why they don't include it on here, but you can purchase this. See what happens. You purchase this, you put in your information here, and you could start an account and go, purchase it that way. And there's also going to be some additional licenses and stamps that you could purchase in there. But let's say, for instance, that That's weird. You also need to get or want to get the habitat stamp. They don't include it into that available option, which I find quite weird. So when you're, let's go back to this. So when you're on here and you're on this section for purchasing this license, even though it's required, that stamp isn't here. Don't know why, but it isn't. So what you can do, if you say you already have a license, but you need to get that habitat stamp, you can go up into this tab under the Go Hunting and Fishing section. You can drop down under Fishing License, and where you see Buy Habitat Stamps and Other Licenses, go ahead and click on that. And for some reason, there you go. You have to do that filtering again, but there's your habitat stamp. So for 2024, you would go ahead and you're going to select this option to purchase. Right now, in 2023, since it's still that season, it's $11.50. That's why you saw that reflected on our website. For the year 2024, starting March 1st, this price is going to go up to $12.15. Okay, so when we go into, I'm going to go back to the Start Fishing Today site. So once March 1st happens, this price will be updated to that $12.15. Now, again, what I wanted to note here, another item, is in terms of how long licenses last. The 2023 licenses will expire on March 31st of this year. In general, licenses do go on sale March 1st of a year and are valid through March 31st the following year. So technically, if you purchase your license on March 1st of any given year, you have it for 13 full months, as it expires at the end of March the following year. Okay? Excellent. And the other great part here, I'll go through this too, is let's say I'm 13 or 12 years old and I'm a resident, and I want to see what licenses are available. It's only the extra rod stamp because when you're under the age of 16, fishing licenses aren't required, but you are required if you want to fish with a secondary rod, you do have to have that stamp. Let's say I'm 16 and I'm a resident. There's the available resident youth fishing annual license, as well as the other licenses that are available for that age. Okay, now let's say I'm 70 years old and a resident. There's your resident senior fishing license, resident senior small game combination license. Okay, excellent. What if you're a non-resident? Same thing applies. It's going to take you to what licenses are available for age 70 and non-resident. So it's going to be, there's no senior licenses available for non-residents, only the annual license for currently $111.03. So again, the filtering option is really cool on the Colorado website. I like it. I think it's very intuitive. I wish more sites had it, but they don't. So be it. I'm going to click out of this tab, and now I'm going to go down to these 3 disabled options. Okay, so first, let's say you didn't want to click on the application, you just want more details. You're going to go ahead and we're going to click on here, and it's going to open up the details for that lifetime fishing license for Colorado residents with disabilities. And if you want to download that application, it's right here. You're going to fill it out and you're going to send it to either disability.apps@state.co.us, or you can mail it into snail mail at the Colorado Parks and Wildlife at this address. Okay, same thing with this one, same thing with that one. It'll show you the specific details for that particular license. So let's say you don't need to view more details and you want to just see the application or fill out the application. No problem. Click on that. It's going to open up the PDF that will give you that exact application to fill out. Same thing as it said on the web or on that more details page. You can either submit it to the email or mail directly through USPS or whatever to Colorado Park and Wildlife in Denver, Colorado. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click out of this, and I'm going to scroll down a little farther to the fishing regulations. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It's going to open up that into that PDF. And again, because we are still in that current 2023 fishing season, which will end March 31st of 2024, this is the 2023 fishing regulations. Come March see March 31st. We will update the site to reflect the 2024 one. So this has 47 pages. But one quick way, I'm not sure if you know it or not, but show you a quick little how-to on how to find exact things that you're looking for right away. Let's say, for instance, you want to find out more information about fishing the Blue River. We're going to go ahead and use your keyboard and press the Control F button. That brings up a little bar up here. You're going to type in Blue River. So what that will do, it'll show you how many instances on this PDF or in the regulations that Blue River shows up. Okay, so in here, there's 21 instances. The first one being right here. If you click the down arrow, it's going to take you to the second instance, which is here, and so on. There's another one on the map, and so on and so forth. So let's say we want to see regulations for carp fishing. Same thing, happens to be 21 instances of it. How about walleye? All the information about walleye. Wow, 111 instances in this regulations for walleye, which starts right here. But again, just wanted to show you a couple examples of how to use the Control F or the Control Find option when searching these PDFs so you can find the information about what you're looking for faster. I'm going to go ahead and click out of this and scroll down and show you the different options for purchasing online. So this purchasing your license, not just online. So this online button is going to take you to that same page as the Buy Now. So I'm not going to click on that one. In person at the Colorado Park and Wildlife Office. Click on this, opens up that specific page on their website where you could see all the different locations. So you can see the map first, but if you scroll down, based on region, you could see the different addresses that you can go to, whether it be northeast, northwest, southeast, or southwest region. It also shows the specific state park offices, as well as their phone number, address, zip code, city that they're in. Okay. Next, we're going to do the sales agent. So this is really cool. If you don't know what the actual name of the agent is or the store, that's perfectly fine. They give you a drop down for different agent that you can go visit. So let's say you're in Aspen. So you go ahead and click Aspen, click search, and it's going to show you that there are 2 available agents that you can buy your fishing license from: Aspen Fly Fishing Guide Service and Miners Building. Okay, you could also, again, search by, let's say we don't want to do this and we want to do all Big 5 sporting goods. Go ahead and click on Big 5, and it's going to show you all the Big 5 sporting goods that are available. But again, if you don't want to go, you actually want to find specific ones. Let's see if there's a Big 5 in Aurora. Okay, perfect. So store number 319 and store number 363 in Aurora for Big 5 sporting goods are available right here. So you can go there if you want to get your license. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close out of that tab. And last but not least, we have the My Colorado app. This is just going to take you to the link that shows the where to buy it, or on the Apple, where you can download it, the Apple App Store or Google Play. So this obviously gives you the option to purchase. And again, this is only for residents. It's not for non-resident, only for residents, where you can get your any of the license listed on Start Fishing Today are available through here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. Okay, and that handles all the links on here. Actually, I guess I'll click on the where to get the other information. So say you want to do all your research on your own research on these licenses. Again, you can click on this and I'll take you straight to that page where it houses all those prices and information. But again, you see it doesn't give all the details that we have on ours. Again, you got to look for those, find those, and that's why you want to use the StartFishingToday.com website to gather all this information. Very easy and intuitive. The last thing I want to show is what this green button is that you see on a couple of times on the page. These are special offers and discounts from all of our affiliates that we work with. So full disclosure up front, any purchases from any of the affiliates on this page, we do receive a commission. So thank you in advance for the support there. Now, these are all listed alphabetically. There are no affiliates or any partners that get preferential treatment based on size of the offer or the offers that they're doing. It's just strictly alphabetical. Okay, so I'll just run after a few. Bubba, for like fillet knives, electric fillet knives, whatnot, they have a great offer for free shipping. Phoenix Lighting, we worked with them to get an actual dedicated exclusive offer for 10% off all orders. All you got to do is when you get all of your products into the shopping cart, enter the code AFS FT10 at checkout, and you get 10% off. Fish USA, many people know about them, many don't, but if you are familiar with them, you know they like to brand themselves as America's Tackle Shop. We don't have an exclusive offer through them, but they did give us a great offer of get up to 90% off their clearance section. Awesome offer there. You have Cast King, we got Midland Radios, Murph Electric Bikes. We have an exclusive offer with them for $200 off every order. Just use coupon code SFT200 at checkout. And Mustad, they have a general offer of free shipping for orders over $50, but we also worked with them to get an exclusive site-wide offer of 20% off. So once you get, again, all of your products in the checkout or in your shopping cart, go ahead and use SFT20 at checkout to get 20% off. So as you can see, those aren't the only ones. There's quite a few here. Many you're familiar with, many may not be. Sims, for example, get $15 off your first order of $100 or more, or free shipping on all orders over $100. But definitely go through here. Done quite a bit of work to get a lot of these affiliates on here. Great prices, great companies, great offers for you. Definitely take a look. That's what they're there for. Again, thank you in advance for any purchases that you may make. That really helps us out. And I'm going to go back to the Colorado page. And again, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments at all, please leave them down below in the comment section. Or if you would prefer not having them publicly visible, go ahead and send us a note to StartFishingTodayUSA@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Hope this was helpful. Thank you again. Have a great day. Take care.